It's a matter of having job sufficiency and available jobs. And
so you think yes? It sounds to me that's your answer. That an
I believe
able-bodied,
Americans
able-minded person should be eligible for SNAP benefits. I philosophically disagree. I think it's shocking. Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Texas.
So unlike some of us, we're not in a classroom, so I'm not going to ask anybody to raise your hands. Okay, we'll just have a civil conversation. Miss, is it Platanino? Am I saying it correctly? Okay. You've worked for how long in your current position?
over a year.
Okay. All right. And did you have related jobs that were similar?
I served as an attorney for multiple years representing low-income individuals in various public benefit programs.
Okay. Did you know what the amount the federal government spent in SNAP benefits in fiscal year 2019 was?
2019, not off the top of my head.
And I'm not going to try to play gotcha. It was $65 billion. And then in 2025, do you think it went up or down from that number?
It went up because of the pandemic and the job loss and the
Yeah,
economy.
but the pandemic has long since been over for several years at this point. It was $102 billion, which is a massive increase of 68%. And yet the GDP per capita, if you adjust for inflation, is only 8.9%. So that's quite a leap and quite a difference. And according to the GAO, at minimum, we're looking at $300 million in fraud, waste, and abuse. And of course, I think we all could agree that the reality is far more. Would you agree that in a perfect world, there shouldn't be any American that needs SNAP benefits?
Americans want to have jobs and employment, so if the economy is strong,
Yeah,
absolutely.
in a perfect world, there would literally be no one on SNAP. That's what we're all working toward. Ironically, you'd be working toward finding another job.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, that would be amazing. Do you think that able-bodied, able-minded, non-elderly adults should be eligible for SNAP benefits? Philosophically.
Individuals who need SNAP and who need the resources should be eligible for SNAP.
Do you think that if you're able-bodied, able-minded, you're non-elderly, you should receive SNAP benefits?
It's a matter of having job sufficiency and available jobs. And
so you think yes? That sounds to me that's your answer. That an
believe
able-bodied,
Americans
able-minded person should be eligible for SNAP benefits. I philosophically disagree. I think it's shocking that 21% of the people on SNAP are non-elderly, able-bodied, able-minded. It costs the American taxpayers $18 billion, and there's 8.8 million of those folks. Does that sound like a large number?
I think it's an incorrect number, since many individuals do have disabilities who have been undiagnosed.
Well, this
and
is
because of
able-bodied,
healthcare costs
able-minded, but
cannot be able to prove those disabilities.
You know, I've been in Congress 6 years now, and when people come into our office, and there's a various array of fields that they work in, that every single one of them has something in common. They are desperate for labor. The unemployment rate is very low, and yet there are still folks that claim that they're able-bodied, able-minded, and they just can't find jobs. They can if their belly was, if they were truly, that's a motivator, is something that when you're hungry, you'll go out and find a job and not just have to rely on someone else to do it. Again, when you're able-bodied, able-minded. Secretary Rawlings directed all SNAP state agencies to share their participant eligibility data with USDA's Food and Nutrition Association. Were you aware of that she directed them to do that, the states?
I'm aware that the labor market has been very weakened for blue-collar workers. And
That's not what I asked you. What I asked about, Secretary Rawlings directed the state SNAP agencies to share their participant eligibility data. Were you aware that she asked them that? The states?
Are you talking about the data request?
Let's try it again. Secretary Rawlings asked the states, the 50 states in D.C., to share their participant eligibility data with the USDA. Were you aware of it or not? If you weren't, we can talk about it and I can tell you what happened.
If there's a data request, yes.
Okay, yeah. And did you know that 22 states did not share that data?
Yes.
Do you know what they all have in common?
That they don't care about protecting Americans' privacy?
Every single one of them has a Democratic governor, all of them. And so it's Arizona all the way through Washington, state and D.C. I find it ironic when I was doing a little research for this, that when you take the states that are run by Democrats and you take the states that are run by Republicans, particularly the larger ones, you have about you're 30% more likely to be on SNAP if you live in a blue state. You think it's just because they're just terribly mismanaged, or maybe they're abusing the system? It's my time. This isn't a classroom.
They are ensuring that individuals who need access to benefits to be able to make and meet their basic needs have those resources.
Well, let's hopefully we can get in a perfect world and SNAP benefits go away completely. Mr. Chair, I yield back.